Not no more.
All right, and then just
Where's the Gator?
Ah,
So glad all you guys are on. I've missed you guys.
The vibes are immaculate.
go Chiefs.
I'm even putting in the rundown for you here.
Whoa.
Has water ever been poured on the winning coach?
Probably
it
before
rained,
Gatorade was invented.
If
So
it,
in like the 40s.
if so in like the 40.
Gators in the 50s.
The last time Gatorade wasn't poured, it was all white men.
All right,
Probably.
here we go.
Yeah. It's
We
probably
are
whiskey,
already
honestly.
streaming. Let's take this.
A minute
That over
28.
there. Dude, it's low. It's like the lowest it's ever been.
That is wasn't Chris Stapleton's over 2 minutes?
Yeah.
It was like
But
205 or something.
Save all this. Save all this.
Okay.
It's good content. All right, start recording.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. That was nice.
Whoa.
Did
Right,
the
open.
ASMR.
Is that our beeping or what?
ASMR.
All right, check. Well, I'm a little loud.
Testicles,
All right.
testicles.
popsicle.
Check.
Ice,
Go
icicle.
Chiefs.
Test.
Trent, say something.
Say
Something.
Okay, good.
Say something.
Dude.
No, I was doing the Justin Timberlake, Chris Stapleton.
Alex, your Discord keeps freezing up.
It hasn't in a little bit, but yeah.
Oh, you are
just
lagging
Yeah.
like crazy, man.
Wait, say something.
Say something.
Yes,
That was
lagging
fine.
Like, right. No, it wasn't.
No.
Not even close. Alex, clap.
Yeah.
Clap.
Wait. It looks fine on my end.
Clap again.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
He claps right here.
It looks totally fine on my end.
Clap.
Okay, Alex, leave Discord and come back in. Don't leave Zencaster though.
Leave
Just
Discord and then
Discord.
stay there.
Just be the
You see my
voice-
shirt?
Voice in the background. The narrator.
I keep
I like
my
it.
jokes and my dad at nice.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
You're back.
When you went it was like a second delay.
All right, I think we're good. Good.
No, we're not. But it's okay.
Well,
We'll
if
be
it's
fine.
if I could just be the voice in the back if you really don't. Whatever. Fuck it. Go.
Alex is just gonna interrupt us again, like I was interrupting out Rosie.
Well, but
constantly.
his Zencaster isn't delayed, is it?
Alex, say something.
Hi.
No, the Zencaster's not delayed.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't look at him.
Yeah. Well, and he looks fine on my end, which is where the video is coming from. So
Oh, don't get me wrong. He looks fine. It's just laggy.
You look real fine on my end.
You look fine, baby.
okay, here we go.
That trucker.
Let's pause. Austin, give me a nice beep, and then let's
A
get going.
Super Bowl worthy beep.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Making the Call, a special Super Bowl week episode of Making the Call. And it is so special that we have got the entire gang on the podcast for the first time in like 5 years. Like it's been a while. But I'm joined by Trent, Rosie, Alex, and Austin. It's the big game, so we had to have a big podcast, get everyone here to break it down from every which angle. And I can assure you there will be some ways that we talk about the Super Bowl that is similar to other sports podcasts, but there will be some ways we will talk about the Super Bowl that are unique to Making the Call. We will give you some breakdowns that you will not hear anywhere else. So thank you for joining us this week. Before we get into the all the Super Bowl coverage, we got to start with our one big headline that can be about anything in sports. It can be about anything not in sports. You can really take it wherever you would like to go. Who would like to start us off?
I'll go. Professional sports need to get rid of all-star games. They're so boring.
I thought flag football was kind of fun.
I didn't even watch it.
I didn't watch a second of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
I
the
watched
second
the last
I didn't
half.
watch the Pro Bowl games either.
Baker won MVP. That's cool.
He threw an
That's
interception
how.
on
That's
his
when
last
you.
pass.
That's when you know you shouldn't watch the Pro Bowl. When Baker Mayfield wins the MVP.
Honestly, they should like go back to having it after the Super Bowl just so we can get like the actual best players and then make it a full contact.
Yeah, and like the NHL had their All-Star game this
They-
weekend too, and it was just so boring.
What? So I'm curious. Do they like go hard in the NHL
No.
All-Star game offensively, like, or like
No.
I'm talking from a scoring perspective, like the NBA, it's like
No.
180.
Get
Like,
to
what was-
200 maybe? Yeah.
They do
Yeah,
3-on-3 for 2 10-minute periods.
That's it.
Well, they like there's 4 teams, so it's like a tournament.
They
That's
should do a home run shot for hockey.
What do you mean?
like,
Yeah, like
full
the-
court, like full court shots.
Yeah, yeah,
Kind of like home run derby.
yeah.
I think I kind of think that'd be really stupid.
Oh, okay.
It would need to
Never
be.
mind.
It would need to be a really, really big, like court. To,
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
Rosie, you could tell like, so the
So-
nets aren't really that far apart. So like, it wouldn't be as.
No,
I think
I
Rosie's
was just-
thinking it's more difficult than it would be.
No, I was kind of thinking of like
So what one year they had like a platform in the upper deck, like hanging over it, and they were like shooting pucks off the platform onto the ice.
all right, that's
That'd be
that's
cool.
cool. That's cool.
That
they-
one that was pretty cool.
Were they
But,
drilling them?
No. It wasn't.
they can do trick shots like a dunk contest.
They
Well,
they
dunk
do,
the hockey puck.
but
Like you like juggle a hockey puck just and then
no, they do like breakaway challenges or whatever where you can do whatever you want, and people have fun with it. But it's just boring. I'd rather watch real hockey.
Well, I feel like the only sport that has a legit good all-star like event weekend, whatever you want to call it, is baseball. Because the home run derby is still interesting and the all-star game is still competitive and they actually try and it's a legit baseball game. All the
it's
other
nice when it's no contact.
Well, they make contact with the ball, Rosie.
Yeah, but it's
With,
still
not with
baseball.
each other. Yeah.
I mean, but
Oh.
home run derby is
It's still baseball means something different for Trent than it does for some of the other people in the spot. So
home run derby is still really fun, even if you're not a huge baseball fan. Just tuning in to watch guys hit the crap out of baseballs is always going to be appealing. I'm sorry.
Yes.
at Globe Life will be fun too.
Yeah,
Add
that's
in a
right.
metal bat round.
Oh my gosh, can
I'm
you
looking-
imagine?
I
like,
think Trent has a point.
I do have a
I,
point.
I do. I've been agreeing
Steroid
with
round. Steroid round.
Can you?
I've been agreeing with a lot of the stuff that Trent's been putting in the chat lately, but like that was at the top of the list.
Trent, share it for the listeners.
Alex was wanting a metal bat, and he goes, "Who says no to a metal bat home run derby?" And I said, honestly, probably the baseball bat manufacturers, because those guys are so strong. They hit one bomb and they dent or crack or break the bat. Stock's gonna plummet.
Yeah, but I mean,
But there's also the reverse side where, like, if Roldis Chapman, he'd never. Well, he could. That would be fun. A pitcher's home run derby with metal bats.
Bartolo Colon comes out of retirement.
Bartolo Colon
Aye.
with clean.
That would be fun. I'd pay for that. But no, like throw Adolis Garcia out there with a metal bat and he hits like 50 bombs with a certain bat. All the kids are only going to buy that bat. You know?
High risk, high reward. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, if let's see Adolis Garcia or like Acuna or something dents your bat, if you're the bat manufacturer, you're like, yeah, well, these bats aren't meant to be used by, the strongest, best baseball players in the world.
Also,
That's
like how
fair.
much would that bat sell for? Like after the home run derby's over.
It would go straight to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
if you did a metal bat round, I mean, you would have to take all the kids out of the outfield because that is
No
a
one in the
massive
outfield,
safety
please.
hazard.
Oh, screaming right into the kid's face. Oh my gosh.
Ball's coming 150 miles per hour off the bat.
No, you know what they need to do for the home run derby? You know how like all teams have like certain nights, like Black History Month and LGBT. I'm not butchering this on purpose.
I'm really scared. I'm really
Yeah.
Keep going, buddy.
I'm really scared where you're going with
But like
this trend.
in the
Craig
home,
and the
in the home
HR
run
department.
derby, instead of the golden ball, you get each player gets a minute with a certain bat, like it's a rainbow bat or a different bat supporting some other cause, and for every home run they hit, That's like $1,000 or something to that charity.
Mm.
I think that would be cool. But man, I was tiptoeing on that line that whole time I
Yeah,
was
what
talking.
way
Yeah.
to approach that?
I was-
So
I was-
charity bet off? Is that what you're saying? Just charity?
Yeah.
we,
It ended well, but we were concerned the entire
I,
time.
I was
I was
on pins and
concerned-
needles
I was,
for 90
I was
seconds.
concerned when I
Yeah, the
started.
dump button ready to go.
Yeah.
Editing was about to get very difficult for Andrew.
Greg was on standby.
Okay,
with
we
HR.
survived.
Everyone exhale. Everyone
Yes.
exhale.
We survived. All right. Next one big headline.
I'll go. Smaller headline is I've been on the pod 2 times in a row for. I think it might have been like 3 or 4 months. So,
We're
the
promoting you to best friend of the show.
bigger best friend of the show,
I've been demoted to friend of the show, I think.
dude. It's all right. You have
I'll
a
let
kid.
you guys sort all that out.
Rosie's about to understand.
Oh yeah.
On a sadder note, this one big headline is more of a question to y'all since we don't have any, NBA talk built in. But are the Mavs dead with Jason Kidd as the head coach?
Yes. All right. Next headline.
Like, so are they just what they are until some kind of change in leadership occurs? Because you can't blame it on different personnel or same personnel because this is a different team from a season ago. But we're 26 and 23 right now. We were 25 and 24 at the same point last year. Is this just what the Mavs are going to be until something changes? That's not the roster.
I would like to say, okay. The optimist in me wants to say no because the story for the Mavs and the story for the Mavs this year has just been no one's been healthy at the same time.
Right. Because when you put Lively and Irving and Doncic on the court together, they're freaking incredible.
There was I want to say it was from the Zach Lowe podcast. I saw a tweet that was referencing it, and they were talking about the Mavs, and there's basically 3 teams in the entire NBA that have yet to have a 5-man lineup log at least 100 minutes together this season. And it's like Dallas, Charlotte, and it was one other team. So the Mavs just haven't had any consistency with their players because everyone's been hurt. So I don't know.
And it's like 5 or 6 key guys. It's not like the end of your bench. It's like Exum was a pivotal part of the offense. Derek Jones Jr. has been a pivotal part all season. Lively, and then your 2 all-stars. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, they're not a title contender, but if everyone gets healthy and things start clicking, they could win a playoff series. I still think.
so a follow-up question. So do you think it's worth it to try and trade for Kuzma or Wiggins or PJ Washington, or do you just save it for the summer and do the 3 first? Because I'm saving it for the summer and use the 3 first. But
Yeah, I
is
think you
Luka
save it
going to
for
be
the summer.
satisfied with punting this year?
He already is. He sits out every other night.
I mean, if they could get PJ Washington and not trade a first, then do it. But
Yeah, because he just got a contract, right?
yeah, which I think they could do. I mean, they could do a deal built around, Grant Williams, or, if they really want to get Kuzma, they could offer like a Jaden Hardy, I think. But
I think they're relatively similar in price. Kuzma's more money, but I don't know. Because I think we were all team PJ in the offseason before the whole Grant Williams thing happened. But I would have rather had PJ than Grant. So if we got the opportunity to go
same.
get him, and you don't have to get up first, do it. But if you have to give up more than that, save it.
yeah. No, that's good. No, that's I'm
My
glad we got
headline
a
was
little.
a question, but we
I'm glad
needed
we got
to
a little
talk about
Mavs talk in. Yeah. All right, Alex, you're up.
We got our guy, Mike McDonald. Welcome to Seattle, buddy. Youngest head coach in the league now. We gave him the bag, 6 years. He's already constructing his staff. He brought in Leslie Frazier from the Bills, former defensive coordinator who gave Russell some terrors a couple years ago. And today we brought in Jay Harbaugh for special teams, and we're still looking for offensive defensive coordinators.
the third twin.
But overall, I'm pretty excited for Mike McDonald. New, young, fresh ideas coming in on the defense. excited to see what he can do with Spoon, and just everything's uphill from here. Let's go. Let's get to work.
Does the NFC West now have the lowest average age of the head coaches of any division?
Has to be.
Oh yeah, they're all
Because
in their
it's Mc,
30s, and maybe one guy's on the
so
fringe of 40.
I was just looking it up. So yeah, Gannon's 41. Shanahan's the oldest at 44.
What's
Oh,
the NFC North look like?
Huh?
How old is Dan Campbell?
60.
He's
he's
60 and 30
I want
at
to.
the same time.
He's like 300 years old.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of Dan Quinn. Sorry, 47.
Dan
Dan
Campbell's
Campbell's
47. Yeah.
Poor Commanders.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
yeah, side funeral for the Commanders.
I saw a tweet just a second ago, and it was like Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury as offensive coordinator is the worst combination I could think of.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah,
that's
poor-
gonna gel.
Hey, but they're gonna draft a quarterback. Cliff Kingsbury's good with quarterbacks. I don't know how much of that was Johnny Manziel, but probably most of it. But Dan Quinn is definitely the worst hire, my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Washington
Wanna
thought
talk
they
about
were
it?
getting Ben Johnson.
Yeah, and then they were begging McDonald to turn the plane around when he was on the way to Seattle once they figured out Ben Johnson wasn't coming. Just a bad.
Like Mike McDonald was like in the pilot seat, like, yeah, hold on one second, let me turn on my blinker.
Yeah, give me a second, buddy.
Oh my god.
You want to talk about a team that like botched a pretty lucrative coaching carousel? It's the Commanders. My goodness.
Well,
Vrabel was
Belichick and
right there.
Vrabel are still sitting at home. Didn't get hired.
Yeah, I
Which
mean
is-
Ben
which
Johnson
is-
did tell him no as they were on the way to Detroit, though. He did sort of spurn him last second.
The
Now,
fact that
that was a case where they did in fact turn the turn signal on the plane because they had to turn around and
They
go
were,
home.
yeah, they
No,
were,
they still went there.
Yeah, they
Not happy
interviewed
Aaron
Washington's
Lynn.
coach or something.
Oh yeah, they had to fulfill the Rooney rule. Yeah.
it's
so.
insane to me that Vrabel's not a head coach with all the openings that were there, but it is what it is.
You guys gonna make him your DC? No.
And then fire McCarthy mid-season when it all goes to crap, and
Dude,
then
that
Vrabel's
was
the head
that
coach.
was my
That's
dream scenario.
where
It's not,
do you think I got it?
No, it's
Yeah.
gonna be Zimmer.
I was
Zimmer's
stealing it.
coming home, baby.
No, please no.
it's gonna be
coming home.
Zimmer. It's gonna be
Devil
Zimmer.
has entered the
Don't break,
building.
baby. Ben, don't break.
Like if you already thought that Trent
That's
would hate
Ed
on the Cowboys.
Donatel. The Ben don't break was Ed Donatel.
If you thought Trent
Mike Zimmer
hated
was
on
the
the
demon.
on the coaching room for the Cowboys because of McCarthy, you add Mike Zimmer to the mix.
Oof.
Next year, if we if we lose a ton next year, it's gonna be hell in the group chat.
That's okay. That would mean that they're getting fired, which small price to pay, I guess.
I'm still waiting on my box of diapers, but it's whatever. Just send them to Rosie. Honestly, at this point,
All right.
Paid forward. I like that, Austin.
yeah, he needs it more than I do.
Okay, Rosie, what's your one big headline?
Imagine a solar panel salesman comes up to you guys.
Okay,
I shut
done.
the door on him. I've done it
I
3 times.
tell him I rent.
That's what I was gonna say. What is your guys' way of handling that?
I
rent.
open the door and I say no, thank you, and I shut the door.
Immediately?
Yeah, immediately. I don't even let him get a word out.
Um,
I also have a no soliciting sign up now. But
Hey, do you like your solar panels, Rosie?
Oh no. I feel like I've
They're
become
getting
an
it-
expert.
they're
in
getting
the last,
installed on
few
Thursday.
months. I could say no. They wouldn't leave.
I think. Are you asking for help? Is that?
he even convinced me to install them inside, and I didn't even think that made sense. But he talks so fast.
He said just throw some lamps on it. You'll be fine.
I got the gold platinum version.
So now I have Chrissy standing by the solar panels with a black light trying to get the UV. Oh man,
How much black light would you need? The random intrusive thought.
that sounds like a word problem from middle school.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Jane has 47 watermelons. why would you have 40?
how many cantaloupes does he eat?
Golly.
All right, my one
Rosie,
big.
Rosie, why are you asking? First of all, because we kind of went off.
I just thought it'd be a
just-
funny question.
What a headline.
Nice. Good job. All right.
I think
You said it could be anything.
I think if they come to
There
your
we
door,
go.
you ask if it also works for the moon, and then when they say no, you say okay, I'm not interested, and then you close the door.
Does it pick up all the suns or just this one?
Call me when it does. Thank you.
Oh, that'd be a great strategy. Just act really, really dumb.
Why are you just got to think of like dumb questions to ask them, like why are solar panels rectangular if the sun is round?
Just doesn't matter.
Solar panels
I
kill
played
on
the
like
shape game.
they
This
kill
doesn't work.
they kill on Tatooine probably, but everywhere else they're just not worth it.
Yeah. All right. My one big headline is kind of a somber one, and it is in case you weren't aware, the Rangers accepted Bally's offer. So we will be stuck with Bally Sports for one more year.
I thought they got bankrupt.
Then they got invested into by Amazon.
I thought Amazon bought them.
Screw you, Jeff.
Yeah. So
Breathing life into that monster.
but they're gonna
Massive.
end up broadcasting a lot of the Bally teams on Amazon, but it will not be the Rangers because Bally only has the cable rights and not streaming rights. So the only way to watch the Rangers is to sign up for cable.
TV
on
stream.
Austin's DirecTV stream.
Exactly.
The only one.
Subscribe to the Making the Call Substack. I'll send you the login.
All right, so now that we got to talk though. Now that the TV deal is done, why hasn't like Monty?
So that was
gotta
why
happen.
you could find a silver lining here because I'm calling my shot right now. Rangers signed Jordan Montgomery to a 4-year, $100 million contract.
This
It's going
week?
to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but he's going to re-sign with Texas, and it'll be 4 for 100 because that is the same AAV as Aaron Nola, but Nola got 7 years. Monty would only get the 4.
Maybe
given
35 at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, about. So I think it's going to happen. Now that they got the Bally thing squared away, they're going to be getting about $100 million from Bally, a little less than that actually, and it just makes too much sense. So that is
Hope
one
you're right.
small silver lining that you could pull from it. All right, let's get into the Super Bowl, shall we? We're going to do our bet contest, which normally all throughout the regular season and the playoffs, we have done these not on the pod because we usually wait until, all the lines come out for all the NFL games, all the player props. And so we usually kind of make it right before kickoff or at least a few days before. But everything's all out there. All the props, all the player props, we already know the spread and everything because we just have the one game. So we're going to now keep in mind, we have to decide, or technically the regular season is not decided yet. In order for it right now Austin is the commanding favorite. Austin would need to lose his bet. Rosie would need to win his bet. And then I think Rosie, you'd have to go 4-0 on extra props.
So you'd have to go 5-0.
Yeah. Which you don't have to decide on your props today. Just the one bet, and then you can
Well,
decide on
I
the
have
other
them
four later.
if you want me to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold up. Before we get started, does he draft one and then we go down the line and then he drafts the rest?
Well, his props are not going to be like, are they player props or are they like random props?
The random props.
Props? Okay,
they have to be random,
that's,
or is it player and random? I'm legit asking.
They're all random for me.
I thought they were all going to be random, so that's perfect. So let's do this. Let's each do our like official pick, and then Rosie will come back and he'll rattle off his 4, and then that'll conclude it.
I don't have. Okay.
Or if you don't have them, it's okay. You can decide on those later. Or if you only have a few, you can say those now and then the rest later. Whatever works for you, because there's a lot riding on these.
No, I got one.
Okay. So Rosie, you get to go first. So the order, I think I sent it. It's going to be Rosie, Austin, Alex, Trent, and then I will come in last. Now there is one thing that we will need to decide on between myself, Trent, and Alex, because Alex and Trent, you both are 1-2 so far in the playoffs. I'm 2-1. So there's a world where I miss my pick and you both hit yours, and we're all tied at 2-2. What do we want the tiebreaker to be
What's
for-
Rosie at in the playoffs?
Now let's just all do 5 minutes. A solid
Well,
five.
because
I like that.
because Rosie's also 1-2, so Rosie could win his pick. There's a very real possibility that we have a tie.
I
the
think we should go
playoffs.
off of odds. Order the
mean?
last pick for odds.
What do you mean?
So, like, who,
like if Alex is at plus 300 and you hit a plus 120, then you lose.
Yeah, but all of these bets right now, they're all going to be kind of the same
it's
odds,
too
aren't they?
complicated.
Depends on what
Tiebreaker,
you
No,
pick.
but you
Should we
yeah.
each just pick like a tie-breaker
Tiebreaker college
prop or
basketball this weekend.
no.
No, it's got to be football. It's got to be football.
something? I feel like we should just
What's
each
wrong
pick
with
a
doing
prop.
odds?
There's no football left. Austin.
Because
There's too many
Rosie,
props.
The odds are going to be like minus 115 versus minus 110. That's not a
Not mine.
no. Yours are excluded from this. It's just like your straight bet is all that
Yeah,
we care
my
about
straight
for
bet's
this.
going to be plus something. So whoever risks the most gets the most to gain. That makes sense.
What else could be the
Rosie, you'll have
tiebreaker?
diapers on Wednesday.
Thanks, man.
My dog.
Do you know my address?
Yeah.
Andrew, do you have any other ideas for tiebreakers?
He's like,
I don't
yeah.
know. I thought the easy tiebreaker was just we each pick like a prop, and then
What about
who-
just the over under?
well, that could be one of our picks.
We
Please.
guess the
enough of
score.
NBC
We can
bets.
do. We
All
just
right,
guess
I got
the
it.
score.
I got it.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Okay, no, I like that, Rosie. So we're
Okay, yeah,
gonna
closest
guess
to the
we're gonna
score.
guess the exact score, and the furthest combined points, like on both sides, will be last place if there's a tie. So if you guess 21-17 and it's 24-10, then you got 7 points from the 17 to the 10, and you've got the 3 points from the 27 to the 24.
I like it.
Add it
That's how
all up.
tournament. That's how tournament challenge does it. So that's
Okay,
how we're gonna do
we'll
it.
do that. We'll do that. All right, Rosie, what's your official bet for the Super Bowl?
This is the easiest bet of my life. Color of the liquid that will be poured on the winner.
Okay. What is it?
Give it to us. Come on. Push through. Come on. What is it?
Trent got up and left.
What is it?
It's gonna be red.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
Is
right.
that like minus
Color
200?
of liquid. Red. What's the odds on that?
Plus
Gotta be the
450.
That's gotta be
really?
the favorite.
No, actually, right now,
Blue's
So-
the favorite.
at plus 225.
Idiots.
Okay, so Alex and Trent, I think we're gonna need a ruling here because what we did for I hadn't really considered the odds part of this because what
Let
we
him
did,
have it.
No. Rosie or Austin, you might want to stay quiet till you hear what I'm about to say. What we always did for the regular season was that if your bet was a plus 250 or greater, it counted for twice. It counted double.
What?
So, do we
Double
apply
jeopardy.
that?
I'll allow it.
Do we apply that to the Super Bowl pick? Because if we
Heck
do,
yeah, dude.
if Rosie gets this, then he just has to go 3-0 on his props to beat Austin.
Whoa.
And Austin has to lose.
And Austin has to lose. So we allow it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Alright.
great when Rosie goes 3-0, and then we're just waiting to see the color of the Gatorade.
I'm gonna have so much anxiety.
All right. Austin, what's your bet?
Rosie, first, that's the ballsiest thing you've ever done.
I love it.
Go big or go home.
I freaking love it. I'm taking
the Super
KC
Bowl,
plus.
man.
I'm taking KC plus 2.
It's actually update. It's plus 1.5 now. It's moved since
I
we started.
bought it at plus
Really?
2.
Oh, okay.
Like way early in the week. You
Excuse
can go
me.
look at the text. Also, I'm looking at it right now on Bovada, and it's plus 2.
Well,
Oh,
plus
on
1.5
ESPN,
would
it's
be
1.5.
better for you, Austin.
We do both.
But
We do. Do I?
plus 1.5 is better for you.
No, he wants plus 2.
But you want the plus 2, sure.
No, it's
What?
not.
No, it's not. KC is the underdog. They're plus 2.
All right, go Chiefs. Next.
Yeah. So if it's plus 1.5, and
Andrew, you're wrong here.
Andrew,
yeah,
you
I'm
are
wrong,
you
I'm
are wrong.
I'm wrong. Okay.
And I was like, and I am normally the one that does this in the group
That's
chat.
sick.
All right. So KC plus 2. Alex, what's yours?
I got San Francisco -1.5. I know people are like, "Why are you picking this?"
It's
If you know
Bovada.
me-
You gotta do Bovada. It's -2.
If you know me, you know why I'm picking this. I can't say why I'm picking this because then I'll ruin it. But I'm going with Niners -1.5.
Okay.
The rule was Bovada. That's what we've done all year, and it's -2.
Okay,
Just
-2.
Just saying.
It's half a point. I don't care.
I won't.
I mean, the difference is a win versus a push. So
Austin,
yeah.
I hate this.
What
Wait, so is this your bet for the
for the contest?
Yeah.
like our bet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta root for the Niners. Disgusting.
I mean, the Niners could win by 1, or the Chiefs could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, they'd have to win by. I really don't know what
The
I'm talking
Chiefs
about.
would have to lose by 3.
Someone doesn't.
The Chiefs lose by 3.
I've got it flipped in my mind. Okay, Trent, what's your bet?
Going Debo Samuel, under 16.5 rushing yards.
Boring.
I like
that's
it.
a good. That's a good pick.
He's banged up. Don't want to hurt him.
Okay.
Rush defense last week.
Gotta save him
from
for
the
the
Chiefs.
Cancun game.
Yeah, dude. Coming up.
Everybody goes Cancun after the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna. This
Disney
is
World
in
game.
a similar light as Trent's, and also it's the boring and not fun one. But Patrick Mahomes under 264.5 passing yards. I heard the stat since week 9, like only 3 of the 12 games he's gone over that line or something. So
So Kelsey will have 210, and nobody else will have a catch.
yeah, exactly. So under 264.5 is going to be mine. All right. Rosie, do you have any of your other props that you've already decided on?
So I only need 3,
Yeah.
right?
On top of the color liquid, yes.
Right.
I'm so ready for this.
Total game sacks under 5.5.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that. What's the odds? Do you know? If you don't know, it's okay. It's okay.
I can look at it in a second.
If it's set at a line, then it's probably like -115 or something.
That line seems absurdly high because the Chiefs are like number 2 in sacks allowed all year.
It's
That's crazy.
-197.
Okay. Nice.
Opening kickoff to be a touchback. Yes.
Let's see. Let's look at that one.
I'm going for the 100%.
Golly.
Okay.
That's at the top. Where is it?
These are all like
Now, if you're picking any that are like -500, those you can't choose those. That's
Right.
what is the opening kickoff to be a touchback? What are the odds on it?
I'm looking at it.
I know. I'm trying to find it too. All right. What's your other one?
Last play of the game to be a kneel. Yes.
Wow. Going out on a limb, huh? Better hope it's not a
You
barn.
falling for my trap card, Austin. I will have my revenge.
All right. Do I allow We got to have an odds check on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow it.
I'm trying to find
Cuz you said
it.
so like
So
what's
opening kickoff is -371.
Yeah, last couple. Of Super Bowl.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's in a
How about
dome.
he's gotta pair that with the Gatorade.
Well, he has to hit all 3,
All right,
guys.
He's
Hold
got to
on.
hit all 3.
You know how hard it is to get 3 things right in the NFL. I do.
Yeah, but
That was personal.
yeah, we read your Substack article.
I'm looking at 390.
All right, if it's minus
Okay, what's the-
250,
Yeah, I kind of think minus
Or like
250 should be
200.
the rule. What's the kneel thing? Do we know that?
that's got to be like
-189.
Okay, that one's fine.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay, what's your other one? Replace the
I have to.
touchback. If this other one is also a heavy favorite, then you can pair those together as one.
It's not.
Okay. What's your other one?
You know what? I'm gonna say it's not gonna be a touchback just because we've been crapping on it for the last 2 minutes.
Brock Purdy to complete his first pass attempt. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What are
All right, let's do that one. We'll
Minus
do that one.
244, so a little bit better.
That's better than
244.
That's better
Honestly,
than
I would
minus
take
250. So Brock Purdy.
Is that acceptable?
Yes.
What are the odds for no? I might sprinkle something on there.
Plus 176.
So really, all I'm doing this week is I'm rooting for Brock Purdy to throw an incompletion on his first pass, and then I can breathe.
I'm gonna
Right.
parlay no
Yes.
touchback
Oh,
with
dang, dude.
incomplete pass.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
should
do
have.
it.
You
You
should
gonna
have.
reverse me?
No, you should have
Yeah.
done like last play of the game is a kneel, or last play of regulation a kneel, game to go to overtime. Just all the plays on like or last play Patrick Mahomes.
Just stress out the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
All right. So those are our picks. So we'll see what happens.
I'll start thinking about my topics.
And everyone be thinking about, you have time to think about this because we'll make our official like picks against the spread and over under at the end of the podcast today. But think about your final score prediction because we'll use that for any tiebreakers that we need to. So
Okay, so when you say that, are we just picking like a number, like an over/under number?
No, like last score, like final
It's
score.
like for fun, just do the score. But it's basically, yeah, when it comes down to it, it's an over-under number, and whoever gets the
Okay.
closest.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It all equates to the same thing. Okay.
Except for me, I don't have to do that
No, you don't. You're well.
because I'm locked in. Thanks to Tony Pollard.
No, yeah.
carries, I'm
You're good actually. Yeah, you're good there.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
The fact that I could have gotten last in
Let
the
me-
regular season competition and then gotten first in the playoff competition is insane.
Checks out.
Let me tell you, or let me take a minute, tell our lovely listeners about our friends over at Liquid IV, and then we'll continue on with the Super Bowl coverage here on this week's episode of Making the Call. Trent, quick question. What's your favorite flavor of Liquid IV?
Seaberry.
Okay, Trent, follow-up question. What flavor did I just order that came in late last week?
Why would I know that?
I can teach you up, dude.
Seaberry? I don't know.
Hey, look at that! A circle gets the square.
I said I knew what Rosie's address was. I didn't say what New Year's was.
It's a
Gosh,
lot.
I tried to make that so easy, and you're like, well, I don't know.
I didn't.
I just ordered the Seaberry hydration multiplier from Liquid IV. Trent's been, raving about how tasty it is, so this will be my first time trying it, which I'm very excited for. We love Liquid IV, all of us do. Are you drinking it right now?
No, I'm drinking Sprite. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Trapped you.
No, you're drinking lemon lime soda. That's all we know.
Lemon lime liquid IV.
That is delicious. Delicious.
It's fine.
Dude,
What are you doing?
I'm just kidding. It's good. I like it.
It probably is the worst. Liquid IV flavor.
Oh,
all right, I gotta scrap this. I might figure out a way to piece this together, guys.
This ad read.
What are we doing?
They want
What is
honesty.
Lemon
want good
lime's not that-
ads.
Lemon lime's not that
What's
great.
what's the
It's
thing?
not.
Just cut it before Trent does the Sprite thing, and then
I'll
we'll go
figure
on.
out a way.
how is lemon lime not that great?
It's
Oh, I
good.
mean,
Lemon lime and tangerine suck.
It's
How
good.
did
It's,
screw that up?
There's
What
some
did,
other
what,
good
did,
ones.
what did we learn?
it's just
when we
not
were
as good as
younger? If you have-
acai or
if you
passion
have
fruit or
nothing-
snowberry.
Okay, think
Hold
about
on, I
think
think
about
Austin's
this.
right. They might need some of this criticism. This is not.
Then we'll do that offline, Alex. We will do that offline. In terms of these ad reads, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Please clip this, and then we won't post it. But it's just a great time.
Gosh. All right. Here
We'll
we
put
go.
it in our Patreon. What we really think of Liquid IV. And then-
Yeah, I think
okay.
next episode we should really dive into this.
All right, let me finish this ad read here. Here we go. Beep! We love Liquid IV. It hydrates you twice as fast as water alone. 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. Even those traditional sports drinks that Rosie bet on the color, that's going to be dumped on the winning coach. I bet that coach and those players are wishing that was actually Liquid IV. It's going to hydrate them with twice as fast as water alone with 3 times the electrolytes. So we love Liquid IV here. You can go try Liquid IV today. Get 20% off when you use code MTC at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code MTC at liquidiv.com. All right, coming back. We've got a fun little segment here to talk about kind of all the key matchups of the Super Bowl. And so we kind of brainstormed what this segment would look like. We went through a few different trials with our R&D team to figure out what was kind of the perfect segment to talk about the Super Bowl. And what we landed on, and by R&D team, I mean me proposing an idea and Trent and Austin be like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, okay, let me think of something else. So
I don't even know what R&D means.
Research and development, you pastor.
All my research happened 2,000 years ago. So,
But and doesn't start with an N.
it's R&D.
Oh.
And
Gosh, I've missed all 5 of us.
Golly.
It's not R&D?
R&D.
Oh, okay.
But when people say it quickly, it sounds like N, which,
Well, yeah, because you're Texan. That's normal.
yeah, exactly.
Get out of
But
here, Yankee.
R&B.
I was gonna mention a certain gas station, but I knew that it was gonna be received with jokes, so we're just gonna keep it moving.
Come and go.
That's the one. That's the one.
You'll ever seen a Tootin' Totem before?
Hoot and what now?
There's in West Texas. There's a gas station called Tootin' Totem.
No, can't say
Not
that I
as
have.
fun as Come and Go, but still.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matchups to choose from, and there's 5 of us, so we'll each get to pick 2, and we'll just kind of go around.
This is on the... Oh,
I'm praying I don't get some of these.
So these 10, and for my lovely guests or my lovely co-hosts here, if you don't remember them, there is a screenshot of them in our group text. But for the listeners, the 10 you can choose from. So what we're doing is we're just going to pick one, kind of, and basically pick a side, pick who's going to win this matchup. So you've got Mahomes versus the San Francisco defense, Purdy versus the KC defense, Kittle versus the KC secondary, Kelsey versus San Francisco secondary. Same thing for both sets of wide receivers. McCaffrey versus Kansas City linebackers, Pacheco versus San Francisco linebackers, Chiefs O-line versus San Francisco D-line, and then flip that around, San Francisco O-line versus KC D-line. So those are the 10. Actually, here's how we're going to decide who's going to go first.
I want to go first.
All right, I'm going to write down a
Actually,
number
no,
here.
I don't want to go first because that means I have to pick last.
No, I want to go first, and I don't want to do a snake.
No, we're not doing a snake.
Can I go third? Like or fourth?
Yeah,
Wait,
we're not.
doing snake draft.
No.
Dibs on
Oh,
first.
can I dibs?
No, so
Second.
I just wrote
Second.
down. I just wrote down a number between 1 and 100. People guess a number. Go ahead.
2.
3.
Okay.
Mavs are killing it right now, guys.
All right, we still have.
Let's go with like 57.
Oh, idiot.
4.
It was 3.
Wait, if I do this,
Austin.
then I don't get the guess. No, I don't like this actually. That doesn't work because then I'm
Oh,
gonna.
Oh, first you have to tell us.
we
First you have to
set
tell
the-
us who was
Wait,
closest.
I got this.
What are you doing?
The wheel.
Pick a number
The wheel.
between 1 and 5. Alex.
Wait, just number us.
3.
Yeah. Okay. Alex is number 3. Andrew, you're number 1 because Austin 2, Rosie 4, and Trent 5. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 5.
Oh, I'm 2.
It's 3. Who was 3?
Alex.
Alex was
But that's
3.
not fair. I picked 3 on the last one.
Okay, do it again.
This was
All
for.
right, 1 to 4. Andrew 1.
I'll do
Rosie
2.
Alex
Sure.
1. Andrew 1.
This is
Austin 2.
amazing.
Rosie 3. Okay. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Hold your home button.
It's 2. So Austin second.
It's a home button.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3.
You
It's
didn't
3.
find-
So I'm third. Hey Siri, pick a. All right, heads or tails, Rosie.
Heads.
Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's heads.
Oh, so I'm still going last. Okay, cool.
Nice. That's what you get for trying to lobby for a draft.
By the way, the order of if based on the numbers you guys chose, it would have been Austin first, Trent second, Rosie third, Alex fourth, because I picked 41.
Nice.
So,
Trent and I were in a little stalemate right there. It was fun.
yeah. All right. So, Alex, Austin, Trent, Rosie, and then myself. So, Alex, pick one of these matchups. Take one off the board.
Where's the board?
It's in the group text.
It's in the outline.
Oh, okay.
Go look in the group text. Wait, is it in the outline?
No.
Group text. Okay.
We're so unhinged right now.
Guys, this is our last episode.
All right, I'm gonna take
Special announcement at the
Mahomes.
end of the show.
Mahomes versus the San Francisco defense.
Okay.
First one.
Yeah. First one off the board.
And I'm gonna zag here. I think everyone's sort of been talking up Mahomes. He's amazing. He's incredible, and talking down the San Francisco defense. They haven't looked that great in the playoffs. I think San Francisco's going to use that to fuel themselves, and they're going to have a bounce back performance in this Super Bowl and shut down Mahomes a little bit.
Okay. Well, so stat I had here, since week 10, including playoffs, 49ers defense is 13th in dropback success rate allowed and 11th in dropback EPA allowed.
Do they have that just for the playoffs? Because it's probably even worse. Although I guess there's
Well, playoffs, it gets weird because, there's not
Yeah.
that many teams, but pretty much like same stats in the playoffs, obviously different rankings. But you're taking the San Francisco defense there.
yeah,
okay.
slight edge.
So, Austin, over to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is the easy pick for me. Kelsey versus San Francisco secondary. Kelsey has been out of his mind this postseason. We're starting to see the Travis Kelsey that we've seen for the past couple of years. What fantasy owners thought they were getting this year, and he's been on an absolute tear. I think he has 3 postseason touchdowns. He had over 100 yards against the Baltimore Ravens, which is a stout defense, and I think he's going to win that matchup in the Super Bowl come Sunday. Plus, Taylor flying back from Japan. She will be in attendance.
Extra motivation.
Extra motivation, baby.
I noticed he wasn't at the Grammys.
His line is 71.5 on Prize Picks.
Yeah, pound that over.
71.
Absolutely.
So so the game against Miami in the wild card round, he ended with 71 receiving yards, so that technically would be under. But before that one, or excluding that game, he hasn't gone under 71.5 receiving yards since since the first Super Bowl against the 49ers back in 2020. So he's had,
that's insane.
what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games of going over 71.5 with one of the, actually, I guess 11 out of 12 because the Miami game he missed it by half a yard.
Yeah. Golly.
So take Kelsey over on receiving yards, take Kelsey over on receptions because,
Honestly, Kelsey anytime touchdown too at this point.
Kelsey anytime touchdown. Did we already? Oh wait, we haven't done our. Okay, we'll do it after this. We need to do our favorite props that we like because we didn't talk about that yet.
That's what we were doing. But
Yeah, y'all can do it after I leave.
Okay, so you're taking Kelsey against the San Francisco secondary. All right, Trent, what are you taking?
I'm going CMC versus the KC LBs. Sounds like a band. Kansas City's been here before, and they know how to game plan, and I think they're going to game plan well against CMC.
Ooh.
So I'd be taking some unders on the
So you-
CMC line.
So you say the linebackers for Kansas City win this matchup?
Yes.
I mean, you saw what
running
they
back in
did.
2 rounds. Yeah.
But you saw what they did to the number 1 rushing attack in the NFL in Baltimore last week.
Baltimore
They held
didn't
them
run
to
the ball. They didn't run the ball
because they couldn't run the ball. They held them to 86
No,
yards.
they ran the
Hold
ball
on.
6 times. What are you talking about?
Well, Lamar design runs or not design. Not all of them were design.
Well, yeah,
runs,
but
still.
they didn't use the running backs, is what we're saying. Which
Yeah,
that's not because of the KC linebackers.
And Casey's run
Yeah,
defense is like
it's
the one way
definitely
you can't
because of
attack
the
them.
Kansas City linebackers. Let me look up real quick.
I don't
All
think
right.
I could name a
Nick
Kansas City lineman.
Bolton.
Sky Moore. He's
Jarius
not a linebacker.
Hey, Moore,
Did
yeah.
you say Sky? Patrick Mahomes plays linebacker.
I
Right?
right.
googled Kansas City linebackers and Sky Moore came up.
Rosie, you're up.
This is the 101 for me, to be honest. San Francisco wide receivers versus the KC secondary.
I left the secondary ones for you because I feel like you know way more about secondary.
He knows randos.
It's true. L'Jarius Sneed.
Amen.
Is that a made up name or no?
Point proven, right there.
He's been having like an all pro season. He's been incredible. And then Trent
Met a
McDuffie
guy
has also
on the
been.
street of Mississippi and then he sneezed. And he
Sneed forced that Flowers fumble too.
Goodness.
Garius
Yeah, he did. Good
sneeze.
job, Austin.
He's only allowed one touchdown all year, and if you watch the touchdown that he allowed, it was incredible. But then, so Ayuk and Debo are also great.
Debo's
They're
banged
so
up.
good. It's been 2 weeks.
Kansas City has some linebackers that would stop anything in San Francisco.
Good pick.
Okay. Anyway, Andrew.
Son of a gun. All right, yeah, mine. Wait, so you're taking the KC secondary? Okay. No, we're just gonna move on, Trent. We're just gonna move
Wait,
on.
hold on.
No,
'cause
we're
what
just
I heard
moving
was
on. No,
what
we're
I heard
just-
was
we're just
Rosie
moving on.
said that both of the groups were good, and he didn't make a pick.
No,
That's
I
what
just
heard.
asked him. I just asked him, and he said he's taking the KC secondary.
Okay, because you said
You
they're
have to
both
make a
good.
pick.
Your analysis was they're
Andrew,
both
what's your
good.
pick?
Okay, my pick is I will go with. This is kind of similar to Rosie's in the way that it's kind of contingent on the KC secondary. Brock Purdy versus Kansas City defense. I'm taking the Kansas City defense in that one. They've got the best passing defense throughout the playoffs, first in dropback success rate and first in dropback EPA per play. And they've gone against, I mean, the Miami game, you can't throw that out, but they went against Baltimore. They went against Buffalo, and they're the best in the NFL in the playoffs. So I don't know what Trent and Austin are laughing at, but we're just going to keep it moving.
Somebody doesn't check the chat, dude.
No, because I'm podcasting.
I have it up on my Mac.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's a good text.
Alex, back to you.
Thank
All right,
you.
all right, hold on.
Let me go look at this.
Pull back
What is
up
it?
the
What is
little
available is the Kittle versus
thing.
KC secondary, Kansas City wide receivers versus San Francisco secondary, Pacheco and both lines.
Oh shoot.
So the bottom three,
Hmm.
KC wide receivers and Kittle.
This is tough.
It's not that
Not
tough.
reverse snaking this. What the heck?
No.
What is a reverse snake is called not snake. So yes,
go.
we are reverse snaking. this.
Chiefs O line versus San
on
Francisco's
with
D
it.
line.
Oh man, that's the one I was gonna say.
All right, who are you taking in that one?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs O line just because of the dude they got in the middle, Creed Humphrey, former OU guy, one of the better centers in the league. I still to this day wish the Seahawks drafted him in the second round instead of D. Eskridge, who's about to be off our team. But
Tough scene.
anyways, I'm gonna lean the Chiefs offensive line here. Even though the Niners are pretty stacked on their D line, I just think overall the Chiefs are a little bit more experienced and they're gonna be up to the task, and I sort of feel like this game's gonna be somewhat of a shootout.
Well, and we haven't heard an official designation yet, but I'm assuming Joe Tooney is going to be back and playing, and he's the left guard
yeah.
for the Chiefs, and he's awesome. So
Hey, that backup guard's been really good though. But
No,
yeah,
yeah.
it's Joe Tooney. So yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna miss the Super Bowl.
I was if that one fell to me, I was going to take that, and I was also going to take the Chiefs O line, because the San Francisco D line, I don't know, they've got a lot of names, but you haven't seen like insane production from them that would warrant like the recognition when you look at all the players on that defensive line. So I like that pick. All right.
Aren't the Mavericks losing by like 20?
Oh yeah, they're kicking butt now.
Are they winning?
They're winning by 20.
They're on a 28-11 run in the last 6 minutes.
So they just needed me to declare them dead.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Hey,
Who
Harry,
knows?
Josh
All
Green
right.
is kicking butt. Tim Hardaway's missed all his shots.
Tim Hardaway.
He's 0 for 8.
Tim Hardaway is
Love
either
it.
80% or 20%, and there's no in between.
Today,
All right,
zero.
Austin.
For me, I think I'm gonna, and Rosie, this is a little bit pouring salt on the wound there because you had the Kittle line last week. But we've been gassing up the Kansas City secondary. They're a bunch of dogs. Trent McDuffie,
Dog.
L'Jarius Sneed, George
Dog.
Kittle, underwhelming versus a poor Lions secondary, and so I think the
Jerks.
Kansas City secondary wins this matchup versus Kittle as well.
Wow.
They're gonna have to run the ball to win, in my opinion. Or San Francisco's gonna have to run the ball to win.
Wow. Man, I feel like if there's one guy to bank on to go off in this game, it's probably Kittle.
Well, as
Because
soon as you bank on him, he fails you. So
It's not always up
But,
to him,
like,
though. It's game plan.
the
He's a
cornerbacks
great blocker.
the cornerbacks on the Chiefs are most likely going to be matched up against Debo and Ayuk. So if Kittle is not going up against L'Jarius Sneed or
Hey, it's
McDuffie,
those killer Chiefs linebackers, baby.
the Willie Happy guy.
yeah.
Didn't he
Him.
get hurt? I thought he got hurt. But
All right, so Austin, you're taking the KC secondary.
yeah, side note,
That
did you know
matchup.
that George Kittle's middle name is Krieger? That's pretty cool. GKK, baby. George Krieger Kittle.
Any of you guys watch
That's awesome,
Archer?
dude.
No.
I've seen a few episodes.
Okay,
Negative.
that's a really funny character in Archer.
Trent, you're up. Three.
All right, I
options left.
am going to take the Kansas City wide receiver room versus the San Francisco secondary room.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Playoff MVS, baby.
Playoff MVS.
Golly.
What?
We pick the Chiefs every time.
Going Chiefs?
And
Well, no, Alex took the San Francisco defense against Mahomes.
fun fact, I
Oh.
Googled San Francisco secondary and it sent me to a San Francisco prison.
What's funny is Alex took San
Alcatraz?
Francisco defense.
Yeah,
but-
Alcatraz.
No,
The
I
Rock.
don't know what this Mooney
Welcome to the
Ward.
Rock.
Oh wait, that's a guy. Mooney Ward is. Oh jeez.
What happened?
Walks around
I-
prison with his pants down. 'Cause he's the wolf.
Anyways, I am looking for Rashee Rice to get paid in this game. I think he's going to go off. He had 8 receptions last week for like 48 yards,
Yeah, it didn't get you your line, unfortunately.
which was 51.
He dropped it. He dropped his line, is what happened.
Bro.
No, I got called back.
Oh, that was, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
he had like a 25-yard touchdown or something and got called back. But I think he's going to have a big Super Bowl. May sprinkle a little bit on Super Bowl MVP, but I'm not gonna because Patrick Mahomes has to throw the ball anyways.
Yeah, and if anyone on the Chiefs other than Mahomes is getting it, it's going to be Kelsey.
I don't necessarily. I don't know about that. 'Cause
Or
my same thought process on their game planning for CMC. We just talked about how Kelsey's been an absolute playoff monster, so they're gonna be game planning for him too. San Francisco will be.
But you don't think that the past 2 matchups he's had, they've game plan for him? I mean, I guess San Francisco's defense is different, but
yeah, I don't know.
honestly,
or
the
this
way that
guy could win the MVP for the Chiefs. I'm taking Pacheco versus
Ooh.
the San Francisco linebackers.
Okay.
Lions ran all over the linebackers, and like they have some good ones for sure, but they're good in coverage. I think Pacheco and this offensive line can run right through them because that's what the Lions did.
I am shocked that no one took like a Pacheco over for their pick for the week because
Hi.
it doesn't matter. Like that's the way you attack the San Francisco defense is on the ground. And I mean, Pacheco runs with such ferocity. Like
he's running like a bat out of hell. Honestly, it's insane.
I just love was it Jordan Lewis who had the original tweet where he was like Pacheco runs like he bites people. It's so good. It's so good.
What a great line.
So you're taking Pacheco in this matchup, Rosie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
What
consistent.
is his line? Anyone? Line? Bueller? No one?
You're the
Okay.
line. You're the one that Googles everything on this pod. I don't know what you're asking us for.
I feel like I've been usurped with that this episode. You were looking up Dan Campbell's age and
I did Google. Yeah, you're right. No, you're
Which
right.
one you want?
rushing
Carries or yards?
yards.
All right. Well, he's 15.5 carries.
I already have a stat.
I would take the over on that.
Rushing
three-
yards.
3 of the last
70.5.
70.5.
Oh, going
four.
Okay,
Also
so-
3 of the last 4.
under,
Yeah.
under.
So, okay.
That's a
Well, that just leaves me one, which is San Francisco O-line versus Kansas City defensive line.
Trent Williams versus
Yeah,
Christian
dog.
Williams.
I kind of think Kansas City D-line because Chris Jones is an interior rusher. And so he's not going to be matched up against
I am
Trent
for
Williams. It'll be like
He's
Karlaftis against Trent Williams, which is fine. Chris Jones can wreck pressure from the inside, which I think, honestly, that is worse for Brock Purdy if he's got the pressure right in his face versus the pocket collapsing from the side. I think he's a little bit worse. So, yeah, I'll take Kansas City.
Hey guys, who do you think the pod thinks is going to win the Super Bowl? Was it 9 out of 10?
Let's see. Mahomes versus San Francisco defense. Said San Francisco defense. Purdy versus KC defense. We said KC. We took
Secondaries.
KC secondary versus Kittle. Did we take Kelsey versus San Francisco secondary?
I took Kelsey.
Okay. We took KC secondaries versus San Francisco wide receivers. Trent took the Kansas City wide receivers versus San Francisco secondary.
And linebackers.
And linebackers versus CMC. But yeah, 9 out of 10.
Golly.
All right. Well, before we make our official picks, let's talk about some of our favorite props. Because there's like hundreds of them for the Super Bowl, which is always fun.
Dibs.
You want to? Okay, you can go ahead. What's one you like?
So you said that this was the lowest national anthem total, like time
in a
minute
while,
28?
yeah,
In
in a while.
long- Chris Stapleton last year, I'm pretty sure was over 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but Reba has that long Southern drawl, and a minute 28 seconds just seems insanely low to me. The difference is over is minus 110, under is minus 120, which on a lower line like this seems crazy to me. So I think the over is going to hit on this one, just because I think Reba is a very gifted singer. I think that she's going to take her time with it. She's always kind of taking her time with stuff with her Southern drawl, and I think it's going to result in the over.
So it's set to a minute 28 seconds. I'm looking
know.
back since 2007. Kelly Clarkson in 2012 was a minute 34, which would still be over. And hold on, sorry, this is kind of crazy. So this is the over under time and then the actual time. Kelly Clarkson was a push. They said a minute 34, and she got it in a minute 34, which is pretty
Wow.
crazy.
That's pretty cool.
The quickest national anthem since 2007 was actually in 2007, which was Billy Joel, and he got it at a minute 30. So Reba would have to do 3 seconds shorter than him. So over feels like the play, which is why it's probably going to go under, because everyone is like on this, and that's just kind of how it goes. But
Vegas is like, Reba, you gotta hurry this up.
can you see? Yeah, it's just like
Well,
speed-
because they're doing the other song too.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, is it that?
Here's a nugget for you. So McIntyre has a lot. So her line is a minute 27? Is that right?
28.
Minute 28. Okay. She has a long history of, this is from sportsinteraction.com. McIntyre has a long history of singing national anthems, so there's information we can look at. Her most well-known anthem performance was before Game 3 of the 1997 World Series, which lasted a minute and 27 seconds.
Crud.
Her anthem has been as short as a minute and 19 seconds.
And as long as?
It doesn't say.
That's because they're wanting you to take the under now.
Wow.
So that shit was over.
That's crazy. All right.
I'm sticking
Over.
to it. Sticking
Over.
to it.
Okay.
Because I called Chris Stapleton over last year, and he was actually under. Which shocked
Who
me.
wants to go next?
Me.
Okay.
The Muppets.
Reba McEntire, primary color of boots. Show me white.
Wow.
Nice. Do you have the odds?
That's
Plus
awesome.
500.
Plus 500.
Right now, black is the favorite with plus 200.
Yeah, she's going to make a statement that she's still relevant. I agree. White.
Black,
What's
What
brown?
kind,
red.
what kind of
What do you have to
statement?
brown?
What kind of
Brown.
statement is she making with that, Austin?
Brown's 325.
No,
What are you asking for, Andrew? Come on.
Alex or Trent? Who wants to go next?
I got one.
Okay.
All right. Chiefs to win. Travis Kelce and Christian McCaffrey to both score a touchdown. That is plus 375.
For all that?
Yep.
Chiefs to win. Kelsey and McCaffrey both with a touchdown.
Those odds are
it.
so low.
Rosie could have had 2 doubles and
Because
only
it's
had to
for-
get one other one right. I guess that would have been it.
Yeah. Okay. I like that one.
You got some safe picks, though, Rosie. You're good.
All right, Trent.
All right, hold on.
You want me
I
to
like
go?
No,
Okay.
I like Rosie's. So I found another one. Reba McEntire, primary color of hat.
Show me.
No hat.
Oh, it didn't have. Where's white? There's no white.
Is there no hat?
Is there a write-in?
No, there's red, brown, black.
She won't wear red.
Oh,
'cause
why
she
would
has
look
red
so
hair.
good?
There's got to be no hat.
There's no hat.
It must get voided if she doesn't wear
Hey,
a hat.
hold on, come back.
I
to
don't
me.
think she's
Okay,
going to
I'll come back to
Hey,
you.
go
All
gray.
right.
Go gray.
Do you guys want to prop that as like, kind of even odds, or do you want like a high odds, or do you want one of each?
We're about high odds on this pod.
Okay.
It's true.
I've got
Unless you're Rosie picking.
3 high odds and then 2 kind of like even odd ones. So we will do. This is kind of like if you think. Actually, okay, yeah. If you think George Kittle is going to go off, and you can find bets like this for all the players, but the one I picked out was George Kittle because I didn't get to pick him in the draft we just did, but if I did, I was going to pick him over the Kansas City linebackers. George Kittle to have 50-plus receiving yards in each half. So he has to end up with 100-plus. Like, basically, you're saying Kittle goes off, he gets 50-plus in each half, is plus 1,100. 11-1 odds. I think it's worth just like, a little sprinkle.
Couple bucks right there.
Yeah. Trent, are you ready?
No.
All
I
right.
got one more.
I got another one, too.
I'm gonna pick
yeah, I
a
got
different
some.
one. Okay, yeah, this is the other song they're singing is "Lift Every Voice and Sing."
Oh, is it the African American national? Is like that anthem they sing because like the gospel choir comes out and sing it. That happens sometimes.
Probably.
I think
Another
that's
fun
it.
song they sing before a game, Austin. That's what it is.
All right.
Okay, Drake Curse.
Oh,
I think he's gonna show up in a 49ers jersey.
I think so too.
That's got to be the underdog.
It is the underdog.
Yeah.
Wait, does Drake have a curse?
What's the odds?
Yes.
The Drake Curse. Every time he shows up to a game with a jersey, the team loses.
Really?
Yep.
Like every
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
The odds are plus 130
For San
for
Francisco.
San Francisco. Yep.
Okay.
Are there odds for Patrick Mahomes' dad to show up to the game?
Well, okay. I was gonna play into that.
with a driver, yes.
Like a golf club?
There's a reason that who will the Super Bowl MVP mention first in his speech? Family or family members is plus 1,400. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he's gonna mention God or Jesus at plus 135. That's my pick.
That's yours?
I'll probably mention
like that.
team maintenance is minus 145, but
I like it. Okay.
God,
Uh,
I gotta mention God. Y'all know it's the pastor.
you're the
kind of-
pastor. Yeah, I love it.
Nice, dude.
I love it.
Love it.
Shout out God.
Shout out God.
Out.
Way the
Shout
truth and
out.
life, baby.
Rosie, you're up. Give me one.
Okay. I had a premonition about this before the podcast.
Ooh, these are the best kind.
In case Austin was like, "No, you can't use those props. The minus odds are too good." I was gonna do this. Patrick Mahomes, exactly 35 pass attempts.
What are the odds on it?
1100.
I feel like it should be higher.
It's got to be higher.
It's
than
either
that.
1100 or 11,000.
Wow.
11,000 seems more.
Okay.
realistic.
Sorry, I just found it. Will Reba McEntire be wearing a cowboy hat during the anthem? Yes, plus 400. No, minus 650. So I don't know why it even gives me an option to
Okay.
bet on a primary color of hat. That doesn't make any sense.
You are so loud. 'Cause
That's
you're
okay.
cutting.
No, I like it. I like it.
I
I
like
like
it.
it.
So wait, are you picking no or yes?
Well,
I mean,
that
minus 650, dude.
Just say
She's not
yes.
wearing a. She's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, no.
well, so
she's-
the one where you can bet on the
I'll call
color
her
that
on
must
Sunday
be
morning to
voided
wear
if
a
she's
hat.
not wearing one, right? They
Well,
just
normally
refund
it
the
would
bet?
Say that, but it doesn't say that.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Alex.
All right, 10-1. Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey combined for 200 rushing yards. That's all they got to do.
Right.
And I think
Patrick
McCaffrey.
Mahomes.
So
After this,
McCaffrey's gonna get
McCaffrey gets like 160, and Mahomes breaks like 220 plus rushes. There you go.
Plus, and what was the odds?
It's 10-1 plus 1,000.
10-1. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's. Austin, do you have any more?
No, I got God. We're good.
Rosie, do you have any more?
I think I got.
Alex?
Yeah. I think I got a crazy one.
Okay.
It's at the bottom. Here we go. Plus 20,000. This is just, let's have some fun. Both teams to score 4+ touchdowns in each half.
Oh my gosh.
Big 12. Let's go, baby.
63 to 56.
Oh yeah, Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes, Big 12 quarterbacks.
There you go.
Hey,
Bring it back.
there you
Patrick
go.
Yeah.
Mahomes part of the
Shout
part of the
out.
most passing
Iowa
yards. in the-
State and Texas Tech.
All right. Trent, do you have any more?
What are the odds on that?
Yeah. Will there be a penalty for roughing the
20,000.
passer? I said yes.
Oh, it has to be yes.
That's got to be minus
Yeah.
like 160.
It's
right?
plus 115.
Ooh.
Really?
Okay,
that's
so
a
I've got.
decent
Let me give you
plus.
my two boring ones, or like low odd ones. So distance of first touchdown of the game under 7.5 yards is even money. So basically, if it's just not a big play, then even money there. And then longest touchdown scored of the game under 37.5 yards is minus 120. 38-yard touchdown is pretty long. So.
That Rasheed Rice bomb is going to hit different.
And then at plus 475, Chiefs win, Kelsey 1 touchdown, and Purdy 1 interception. Plus 475. Like that one a lot. And then at plus 2,000, Chiefs win, CBS ends their coverage with a montage of highlights set to the song Love Story by Taylor Swift. Plus 2,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh, that's the
wait.
best.
That's the best prop of the night right there.
All right, let's make our official picks because Austin's got to get out of here. So San Francisco is favored by 2. The over-under is 47.5. Austin.
KC by 4. Under.
Okay. So you're taking Kansas City to cover.
Like a 21-17 game.
Ooh.
Or like a 24-20.
Okay. So KC 20. You said 21-17.
Let's go 24-20. Let's add a little bit more. That's still under.
Okay. Trent.
I'm going 24-22 Kansas City Chiefs under 47.5 for a game total
Wait,
of
wait.
46.
Gosh. Okay.
Slow
What's the
down.
But
score?
hey, I'm not participating in the contest, so you could take 24-20.
24-22 for a total of 46.
Kyle
And the
Shanahan.
under.
And that's Kansas City winning.
Kansas City winning.
Kansas City wins 24-22. Okay. Rosie.
Kansas City wins 28-25.
25.
That's right.
What's that
All right.
Twitter page
How'd
called
you
where
get
it's like unique
Scoregami.
scoregami? Is that scoregami?
Why didn't
it's
we?
not a scoregami.
We didn't do an octopus.
Oh, I love the octopus.
I don't do drugs.
What's an octopus?
The
That's
player
when the player-
scores. Oh, go ahead.
Player scores a touchdown and the ensuing
2-point conversion.
Uh,
8 points. Octopus.
we normally do octopus.
Oh,
Alex.
here's one. Will any player propose to his girlfriend on the field after the game?
What is it? What are the odds?
No, minus 3,000.
No, minus 290.
Oh.
Yes, plus 210.
290s feels
Travis
like
Kelsey
easy money.
on the
Worth it either
field
way.
to steal the publicity stuff.
Although you're gonna have like the backup, like long snapper propose to his girlfriend, and it's gonna ruin your
Like,
bet.
do it in the stands. Get off the field.
Alex, what's your pick?
I'm going Niners 23-20.
23-20.
That's the under.
Okay, so
It is. I think we all went under.
Austin is KC in the under. Trent is KC in the under. Rosie is KC and the over. Alex is San Francisco in the under. All right, my prediction. Oh gosh. I am taking Kansas City,
Good man.
and we'll go Kansas City 21.
Whoa.
San Francisco.
20.
Gosh.
Woo-hoo.
San Francisco 17. Yeah, we'll go 17.
That was my first pick.
Yeah.
Good man.
Okay. So those are our picks. I think that's it, guys. That was a clean, like just about hour-long podcast.
Super clean podcast for sure. I
Super
agree.
clean. Definitely the ad read as well.
Buttoned
Shout out
up.
to Liquid IV. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
Every flavor
And
is
if
fantastic.
we want them to continue to sponsor us, we should behave better during the ad reads.
No behavior.
Okay, Dad.
Someone's
Speaking of
gotta be.
dad
Yeah.
joke.
Dad joke. Trent always seems surprised to like pull out the book. Like we don't ask him to do this every time.
What's the best part about living in Switzerland?
The flag is a huge plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boo.
Mrs. Goat, honey, we're gonna have a baby. Mr. Goat, you're kidding.
Can I have another one?
Ah, kidding.
That's what they call it. When goats are pregnant, they say they're
Ah,
kidding. Anyways,
yeah.
A steak pun is rare, medium, done well.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
A steak pun is a rare, medium, done well.
Oh, is a rare medium done well. Okay.
Hey, did y'all hear about this? The midget fortune teller that robbed a bank.
No, it didn't.
He's a small, medium, at large.
Oh, dang. That sucks.
All right. This is for Trent and Austin. Next time your kid is pooping in their diaper, you got to tell your wife that the baby is only 67% done with pooping. And when your wife asks why, you say 2 turds.
Boo.
No?
No,
I thought that was pretty good.
Of course you did.
Thought not too bad. All right, that's gonna
I
do
also
it.
like lemon lime.
Anyone
Son
gonna
of
get the Apple Vision Pro? Who's getting the Apple Vision Pro first?
I don't care. I gotta go. Let's wrap it.
I'm not.
You should have said that when before you had it.
Yet to plan one. So here we go.
All right, that's gonna do
go.
it. Here we go. That's gonna do it for this week's episode of Making the Call. Thank you to Trent, Rosie, Alex, and Austin for joining this week. Thank you to everyone who tuned in on the YouTube. Thank you to everyone who's listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure you go try Liquid IV. today. Use code MTC for 20% off at liquidiv.com. Make sure you also go subscribe to the Making the Call Substack. We'll have a link to that in the notes of this episode. Subscribe to the Making the Call YouTube. Just the entire Making the Call universe. Make sure you're locked in for all the content we've got coming up. Trent, do we have something coming up on the Making the Call Substack? Maybe? Or
Maybe.
did it change because you got rocked? Okay.
Changed for a minute.
Okay, we have some Stars coverage coming on the Making the Call Substack at some point. But Trent got like 3 concussions last night. So
What?
Wait, what?
I got freaking rocked, dude. Like a hurricane.
First, he cares for his kid for like a week with the flu, and then he gets 3 concussions.
it was he sent me the video. It was a nasty hit.
Oh, so you got to put that in the chat, man.
Did
It's
you get Antonio Brown?
yeah.
Ah, man.
Ripped his shirt off and just ran off.
Gonna
his
start-
thighs.
Started
Like
off
the-
with Antonio
The
Brown.
guy hit Trent and Trent and the dude who hit him made like a perfect T because Trent was just like horizontal.
That
Oh my
sucks.
gosh.
Feet to Jesus, baby.
All right.
That's what it was.
Cash in energy.
Austin's giving me the wrap it up, so we got to go. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of the week, and we will see you next time.
Bye, Austin.
Good pod, gentlemen. It
Come
was fun.
see us in Abilene.
I'll come see
What do
you.
you have to do?
Goodbye.
Yeah. What do you have to do?
What do you think
He's
I'm
gone.
doing?
I don't.
Church.
Mama.
Sex.
He had a heart out for sex,
Gosh dang it.
and he's gone. That's he is.
Yeah.
All right.
Alex, you got me with that. Oh no.
Hope you guys get him.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I gotta drop the kids off at the pool.
2 turds.
See y'all.
See you guys. Good podcast. That was fun.
See you next week.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Willie Gay.